Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick video just showing you what sold, as we had forgotten. Just out of habit, we packed up all of our packages before we showed you what actually sold. So as you can see right here, the first item that sold was a pink microphone for $9.99. You can see it's just a plain audio jack, very plain microphone, nothing special about it. That shipping is not for the buyer. That is, if I were to buy it here in Las Vegas, how much it would cost to ship to me. The next item that sold were these two casino chips. Again, anything from a casino is highly sought after, and these are just plushes. You can see it's just soft little pillows. Well, I shouldn't say little. They're rather large, but there's a $100 one and $50 one that we sold together as a pair. We got $14.99 for those. Happy with that. Most of the stuff we got from the Goodwill Clearance Center. The microphone was one of those, so that was under $1. These two plush were just over £1, so I'd say this was like a $1.30, $1.40, something like that. And I mean, we made 15 plus shipping, and we're top rated, so we save on shipping as well, which is 25% on all shipping costs. So we actually profit even more on any one of these sales. Next up is these two doorknobs that are decorated with a blue floral design. They've got these brass inlets. We got these knobs at the Goodwill Clearance Center. I asked for a price, and they gave me a price of $1.99, and we sold it for $20. So we'll talk about shipping in another video. We'll get into flat rate boxes and regional boxes and international shipping. I actually sold one item international. However, I had not set that post up for pirate ship, which we'll also talk about in another video. So the next item that sold is the Brave and Bold Strange Sports Stories. This is an old comic book from, I forget the year. I think I have it listed here. Yeah, 1962. Comic book is 25 cents. Any kind of magazine is 25 cents. Children's books, 25 cents at the Goodwill Clearance Center, and this is where we picked this one up. Wasn't in the best of conditions, but for its age, it was relatively good. Again, we got $14.99 for it, and we only paid a quarter for it, so that's really good. Something to keep in mind with comic books. We've talked about media mail before, and comic books are something that if you talk to one post office, they'll tell you one story, and if you talk to another, they'll tell you another. But generally, if the material that you have, without being incidental, if it has advertising in there, you can't send it media mail, and this is one of the examples here. So even an old comic book would not, even though the advertisements are pretty much now research material. This is why there's an argument that goes back and forth. You can try to send a media mail, but there is a chance that they will open it and they will charge you. And there's really nothing you can do about that, because you're not supposed to send anything with advertisements, and they haven't put anything in place to mark older advertisements as research material, so you're stuck there. So keep that in mind. But sending this item as first class is super cheap, but if you lot a lot of comic books up, it's going to hit you pretty hard when you can't send it media mail and you have to actually send it ground or what is it, priority. So next item that sold, now this is interesting. This is a set of graphic porno cards. So yeah, we sold this for $14.99. This is the item that actually is going to go overseas, and I mean, they are fully detailed in there, but we were careful not to offend anybody and put any exposing pictures on there. There is one card that is missing, and it is listed here that the 10 of spades is missing, but all other cards are accounted for. And we picked this up for, I mean, it was less than £1, so just about around $1, maybe less than $1. Sold that for 15. So that's good. And when you send items through the eBay GSP Global Shipping Program, you're protected there. You really just have to send it to their reroute facility in Kentucky, and from there it gets sent around the world. So when you send it through GSP, you're protected, but we'll talk about pirate ship later, where you are actually going to be sending things international direct, and you're going to be saving shipping costs for your buyers, because there's a flat rate to Canada and around the world, and you'll be able to make yourself more competitive. Next item that we sold is this OEM Apple iPad camera connection kit. We bought this by the pound, and this is, I mean, I think it was an ounce, maybe 2 ounces. It was super light. It would cost us maybe a dime, and we made $10 on it. So that's what, 1,000% ROI there. Really good pickup. It's not going to cost us anything to ship. And yeah, that was a good one. Next item that sold is this vintage 1987 Playtime Touch and Learn. We've had this item up in our store for quite a while, so we're glad it moved. And I think after it sold, we realized why it may have taken so long to sell. I think we only marked it with priority as an option, so the buyer didn't have the opportunity to save themselves on shipping. I did go back and double check other items that I posted around this time, and they all have multiple options, so I'm not sure what happened with this one. But it did sell in the end. We will probably refund the buyer a little bit of money here. I think the difference in shipping was quite a bit. Like, I think he paid, the price of the item was maybe a third of the cost here. So, the final purchase cost. All right, moving on. Next item that sold, we sent out an offer. We had this posted for $12.99. We had just recently posted it. Didn't have a lot of views, but it was gaining watchers rather quickly. And we sent out an offer. We had it $12.99. We sent out the offer at $9.99, and they accepted. So that was a good sell. Again, we paid by the pound, and this is less than a pound. By the pound, if you guys are not familiar, if you go over, I believe it's 25 pounds in your total purchase or in total weight for your purchase, then the price is $1.29 a pound. If you are under 25 pounds total, then it is $1.89 a pound. So you always want to aim to hit at least 25 pounds before you take off, unless you're dealing with media or you're only getting a few articles of clothing. There's no reason to load up your basket. But yeah, something to keep in mind. And the media stuff doesn't count as the total weight, so that'll be separated for you. And they have different prices, like I told you, 25 cents for a magazine, and 50 cents for soft cover, and $1 for hardcover. Their DVDs and video games are $1. Your CDs are 50 cents. And they have prices on posted on the walls and around the building. So the next item that we sold was this lightsaber here. We had received an offer for $13.49, I believe, and we accepted. I don't know why it's saying $17.99, but we did accept an offer. It's $13.49 plus shipping. And this lightsaber, I'm imagining they're getting for Halloween, but it does light up and make noises by motion. So there's no damage on it. It looks clean. We tested it. And that was also by the pound. Maybe it's a pound. I don't think it was. Yes, it was a pound because we didn't go first class here. So like $1.29 there, or maybe 18. It's a good flip. Finally, the last item that sold was this Conquer Outdoors fishing tackle box. It's very nice. It's got these, not used at all, brand new. It's got the tackle boxes in here, and they kind of slide out like little drawers. It's actually really neat. And we posted it up for $49.99. We received an offer for $35 plus shipping, and we took it. So we paid by the pound on this one, and this one weighed close to 2 pounds. So maybe we paid like $2.50 for this, and we made $35. So again, another good buy, another good flip, and that concludes everything. So thank you guys for watching, and following this should be my wife's haul video from Goodwill today. So talk to you guys later. I have to go to work.